Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langayate girim yatkripatamaham bande Shri Guru Dinatarinam. Hare Krishna. Krishna consciousness is a very grave process. It is not cheap, it is not light, it is not done when doesn't have any time. It is not for doing for time pass. Krishna consciousness process lifts us from this materialistic propensities, materialistic goals, desires, aspirations. It is completely aloof from this. You see, through the life of acharyas, they're actually through their prayers, they're actually begging. Those personalities who directly descended from the spiritual world, they are begging. शक्ति बुद्धि हीना अम्मी एत्ती देना करो मोरे आत्मा से योग्यता विचारे किछु नहीं तुम्हारा करुणा सारा. Your karuna is the only thing which is there in this entire creation. Devotion to person is the essence of everything actually. When the devotion to person is missed, then everything will become impersonal. No taste will come, no aspiration to get up in the morning. How many of us chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra? How many of us are finishing our rounds? At least by 7 or 7:30 in the morning. How many of us are doing this? Should ask this question to ourselves. That means our aspirations are something else actually. Our priorities are something else. How many of us are joining in the Brahma Muhurta? We're joining for the class, but how many of us are here are chanting every day in the morning? I hardly see anyone. If we do not give priorities to these things, dear devotees, this is not my thing. Srila Prabhupada told us to chant early in the morning. That is why we are doing. If Srila Prabhupada told us to chant in the night, we would have chanted in the night. If Srila Prabhupada told us to don't chant, then we wouldn't have chanted. He told us to chant every day in the morning. If you are not giving priority to this means, to what are we giving priorities? Dana Jana Sundari. What will that give? It will give nothing in this world. If our priorities are not given correctly, I've been watching. How many days I've watched? Is anyone coming in the chanting? Who is attentively chanting? If these things are not there, dear devotees, that means we need to understand we are making some offenses somewhere. We need to see that those offenses are corrected. Otherwise, there is no progress. There is no hope in this world for us. If there is no hope in this world, then who will take care of us? We are completely lost actually in this world. Will our husband take care of us? Ask him. Go and ask him. Can you take care of me? Go and ask your wife. Will she take care of us? Ask your father. Will he take care of us? Who will take care of us? They are just giving some facilities to take care of eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. That's all they can do. Nothing else can be done. It's only our Acharya, it's only the Lord who can help us. And they will only help us who are in the dire situation, who really need this. Just like Srila Prabhupada was banished. Srila Prabhupada was walking on the shore. And then there were some ducks. Prabhupada was giving some food to them. And Prabhupada immediately asked, do you know to whom I will give? Whoever is aspiring for that. Whichever duck is very hungry, for them I will give. Likewise, this Krishna consciousness is for them. I did not start this session to cultivate some Mishra Bhaktas. That is not my intention. My intention is that everyone will come to that pure state. Do we have a guarantee that we will live tomorrow? We have no guarantee. What is the purpose of this session? Why are we coming here? The only purpose is to develop pure devotion service. If we are not aspiring to chant our rounds early in the morning, then what is it indicating? What is it showing to us? Why are we not sleeping early in the night? If we are not sleeping early in the night, that means there is something going on in our life. It's a very clearly showing. It's a clear indication. Srila Prabhupada, one time he was there in Vrindavan, and then his disciples, some of his disciples did not come. Prabhupada was very upset. Do you think Prabhupada will be happy with us? Prabhupada showed that he was upset with the devotees who did not come to the morning program, who did not attend the Mangalarti. How many of us are doing Mangalarti every day? Are we accountable to anyone? If there is no accountability, dear devotees, to our acharyas, Prabhupada appearance day left, it's completed. Prabhupada will ask, are you accountable? He'll ask us, are you accountable to your spiritual master? If you are not accountable, then what? Then what is the progress? What kind of progress are we trying to show? Even at office, they would ask every week, what is your progress? Show me the report. Don't they ask? Show me the report. If you are there, if there is no progress, they will add in PIP, performance improvement plan. If the performance improvement plan is not picked up, then is fired. Here there is nothing like that. There is no firing here. So we come complacently. We come with complacency. I have no idea how many of you are chanting in the Brahma Muhurta. Because
Hare
if
Krishna,
we...
Prabhuji, sorry for interruption. Prabhuji, for my case, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhuji, maybe I have this limitations that I cannot concentrate when I'm hearing the others chanting. So I have a distraction always having. So that's what after my rounds I join. But I apologize if I doing this. I'm very sorry, Prabhuji, but that's the distraction because initially I was joining, but I cannot focus. I'm so sorry, Prabhu. I just would like to mention that. Sorry, please. Sorry for interruption, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
But everyone, at least if the presence is there, I join, but I do not switch on my speaker on. The speaker will be off. I'll be hearing Srila Prabhupada chanting. So we can find some ways and means. When we are together, we get inspiration. Mahaprabhu will be very happy. You can switch on the speaker. That way there is no disturbance. I switch off the speaker and then I have Srila Prabhupada's chanting going on. So some way, shape or form, we should find some ways and means to join. Because they are devotees. If this is not taken care well, please understand. If this is not taken care well, that means if you are not watering our roots, watering our roots is what? Chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, doing hearing, reading every day. This is our life and soul. If people are not inspired to do this, then this is not the place to hear. Very important. I am very clear in this. Whatever Srila Prabhupada, whatever my spiritual master is telling, that is what I'm doing, that is what I'm presenting. I have no other business. I'm not looking for name, fame, profit, adoration. I'm not looking for your money. I'm not looking for your anything, anything of this. I only aspire that you all come to the plane of pure devotion. Now, when the Kirtaniya Sadahari will come, Hamanina Manadena. giving respect to others, accept more respect in return. This will only be established when we are aspiring, when we are following, when we diligently want to do this. Otherwise, things will not move. Things will not move because the process will become heavy, dear devotees. If we do not aspire for pure devotion, one day we will leave this moment. Please understand. I've seen so many people leaving the moment. Then Prabhupada was being asked this question. Really, Prabhupada was being asked this question. What is this question? One time Swami, one time Prabhupada was being asked, Swamiji, a lot of people are leaving the moment. What do we do? Prabhupada says lack of desire, lack of understanding the truth, lack of taking the relationship. And he also said one thing, see the devotees who are there in the moment and take their association and move forward. Because there are our business here is what? Our business is to establish that. Our business is to come to that state. Our business is to surrender. Our business is to give our life and soul. This is our business. Please help. See their attitude. You remember a couple of days back we were discussing about this. The disciples of Srila Prabhupada, when they are doing their offerings, they are telling, I have nothing, I have no qualification. Dear Srila Prabhupada, please help me. What kind of desires are these? I remember Bhakticharya Swami Maharaj, he told before he left, a couple of years back, he said, I do not have anything. Srila Prabhupada, whatever you gave, I completed. Now all my business is done with this world. That means, why did he lived in this world? To please Srila Prabhupada. He said, my business is done. If my business is done means, that means you can take me wherever you want. He wrote in the Vyas Puja offerings a couple of years before he left the world. These are the personalities actually. These are the personalities we need to take aspiration from. These are the souls. Today ISKCON is running means because of these souls. Today ISKCON is moving forward means because of these personalities. Through their selfless acts. Through their unlimited compassion. Their attitude is this. This we need to aspire. Please understand, dear devotees. If I caused an inconvenience to any one of you, that is not my intention. My intention is not to cause any issues are in the heart. If I caused an inconvenience in the heart, my only intention is this. We should make a habit, dear devotees. Unless and until a thing is done for 1 month, we cannot continue that. Please understand. Unless and until we get up every day, like 4 in the morning, it should be done for like 1 month at least. Because mind is always tricky. It will show us various ways and means to go away from this. Please understand this. It's very important. If we aspire for this, we need to understand, we don't know how many days we will live in this world. Do we have a guarantee? The truth has to be used in this way. Do we have a guarantee? We have no guarantee. Do we have our family will help us? No, nobody will help us in this world. We come alone, we go alone. This life only, she is your husband or she is your wife. You know how this would work? Just like there is pebbles in the beach. You know what is the probability of 2 pebbles coming together again? No probability. When the wave comes, one pebble goes somewhere else, the other pebble will go somewhere else. That is the relationships in this world. Very limited. It's only in this lifetime is your son. But we have a responsibility. Bhagavatam speaks about that. If one cannot deliver his family members, he shouldn't become a father. He shouldn't become a mother. They shouldn't. They shouldn't become a father or a mother. If one cannot deliver his dependence. If we cannot deliver our dependence means that we are not doing good job. Very important. That is the intention why Krishna gave them into our life. There is no other intention. There is no other intention actually. We all come together. Why? Why are we all coming together? We are all coming together to ensure that this Krishna consciousness has to be taken to. This is our top priority. Everything else should come around it. This should be the top priority. Please understand this. What is the top priority? This. Aspiring for this. Yesterday, we were discussing about an aspect. I'll tell you how our perceptions is everything. And how do we transform our perceptions? Yesterday, we took the example of Mother Draupadi, Mother Devaki. When Krishna came into her body, the body was completely effulgent. That means first Krishna came, then effulgence came. That means first Lord comes, then his energy comes. But if the perception, if our core perception is what? If the core perception is energy, that means Lord came from the energy. If that is the perception, that means our entire vision will be that. That means no matter what I speak, what I hear, what I do, our perception will be that. That means our Lord comes from the energy. That means we give importance to the energy, not to the Lord. That means what is what? That is impersonalism. That means how this impersonalism is invoked into the heart. Entire India is in this state. Impersonalism. How is that? Because the propensities to understand the truth is based on that. That means we have some consciousness. Through our consciousness, we are seeing the things. Please understand it about it. Because if the consciousness is this, then we see it in that way. That means, for example, if the mother thinks that I should cook the food in this way, that might be right or wrong. The output might be right or wrong because the world is in dualities. But her way of cooking is that only. If somebody else comes and tells her you have to cook in this way, she will not change. Because the perception is already kept inside. The perception is so deep that they're not ready to change that. Please understand this. When the perceptions are completely in that way, then the truth cannot be perceived. This is the way of imaginatory state. Fight to consider chanting of Hare Krishna to be imagination. This is a state of that. Because I have some understanding. For example, I have an understanding that, oh, I have to just finish my rounds per day. That means I can finish my rounds either driving the car, or I can finish my rounds watching something, or I can finish my rounds eating something, or I can finish my rounds doing my office work. That means the rounds, the only thing is the rounds have to be finished. If that is a core perception, then we are missing what acharyas are giving. Srila Prabhupada assured, confirmed again and again, that the rounds have to be completed in Brahma Muhurta. It is very important. The rounds have to be chanted in the morning. If this is not done, then the Maya is very powerful. We are in her grip. We are not in the grip of the internal energy, rather we are in the grip of the material energy. Because it is important. It is important. If the leaders are not providing these things, that means there is some problem. For example, if the source from where we are getting this, if they are not cultivating this consciousness into our heart, means there is some problem. Srila Prabhupada continuously again reiterated again and again, again and again. This is the most damn important thing. Chanting of Hare Krishna mantra every day in the morning is important. If we are missing this, means what kind of consciousness with which we go to the office? What kind of thought process with which we go to the office? Now, everyone at the office is discussing bad about the other person. We'll be infected to that. Yesterday, I was there at the office all day. Every other person is thinking about the other, is telling untruth about the other person. Every person is envious towards the other person. That means when we go to that place, don't we get affected? If our consciousness is not right, don't we get affected to that? We get affected to that. We are affecting the other. We are getting affected. Can we carry the consciousness which we heard in the morning? Can we carry that until we go to the bed? Because Krishna consciousness means what? Continuously having that consciousness. 24 hours we need to carry that. Because we see through the life of Parikshit Maharaj, we see through the life of Srila Prabhupada. Parikshit Maharaj, he did for the pleasure of his superiors. He served only to please Pandavas. He served only to please Krishna. Entire life he did that, 700 years. That's why an insignificant boy, when he cursed him, he accepted it. Because he never is thinking that I'm superior. Please understand this. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, don't you think that he knows everything? Are when the purports, his purports we can't even understand actually. His passages, his articles, we can't understand actually. So deep science, so deep Krishna consciousness. We can't understand. No, that person is telling, Ami atti dina koro mara atmasara. Yogyata vichara. I have no qualification. This is when Radhana Swami Maharaj, 50 years of service. He's telling Krishna Prabhupada, I have no qualification. Bhakti Vikas Swami Maharaj, he says, I have no qualification. What is this? This is devotion. To get the state, one should follow the rules. Strictly, one should follow the rules. One shouldn't eat anything as other than devotion. Strictness should be there within us. Very important. And then we discuss only this during the class. And then we should take it to our heart. We should do this. We cannot put this to the others because they have no idea what's happening. Everyone is in Maya only. We are trying to come out of that material nature, which is very powerful. Daivi Heshu Guna Mama Maya Duratta. Which is very powerful. It's only the association, it's only the words of the Acharyas which can help us. That is the only solution in this world. And Krishna gave the greatest benediction for us to take the association. Imagination and illusion, they go together. Speculation, imagination, illusion, they all go together. What is the speculation? The speculation itself is an indication that I want something else other than Krishna. Speculating. Our entire life will go through speculation only. When the aspirations is not right. When the aspiration is to please our Acharya, is to please him, if he is our life and soul, then it's easy to come out of these offenses. Easy. Within one moment we will come out of that. And that will show in our dealings. That will show in our manifestation. That will show in our actions. Then service will come from the heart. Then we will understand, oh, what can I serve now? Because that desire will only come when we are out of these offenses. Otherwise, the desire will not come. Pranipatena pariprashana will be stuck there only. Sevaya will not be manifested into the heart. Because pranipatena pariprashana is not correct. Will not aspire, oh, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? A devotee will lament if there is no service. He will cry out, oh, there is no service. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. Please, dear spiritual master, please give me some service. Please help. Srila Prabhupada hardly saw his spiritual master for a few times, like 10 times or so. And that's it. His spiritual master left in 1935 only. In 45, 55, 65, 30 years. After 30 years, he goes to US. So what did he do? What did he do for 30 years? He aspired to serve. Continuously, he aspired to serve. These are our role models. These are the role models. When we meditate on these things, dear devotees, tell me why surrender will not come into our life. It will definitely come. Surrender will come, for sure. And until and unless that comes, pure devotion will not begin. That means whatever we are doing before that surrender is not real devotion. It is in the state of Mishra. Very important. Because sadhaka should always aspire for this. For example, at the office, you ask if somebody is aspiring for promotion, doesn't he work for that? He works for that. I want promotion, I want promotion, I want promotion. He reads that, he writes this, he gives some certifications. So many things he'll do. Because he knows if he gets promotion, his salary will be hiked by 10%. He does that because he wants more money, because that is a driving factor. But what is the driving factor for us? This is a driving factor for us. Why to consider chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra to be imagination? That means while we are chanting, if we are thinking so many other things, that means we need to understand we are in imagination. That means actually, dear devotees, actually when we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna is coming, Krishna is coming. Krishna is there. But the moment we go into imagination, he goes away. He's there, but he'll be hidden. Just like Lord is sitting in the heart as Paramatma, but he's hidden because we are in illusion. When the illusion is there, Lord cannot be perceived. But you know how much the Lord who's sitting in the heart is worried about us? He's profusely, continuously worrying after worry. He's worried so much. He's worried. When will he turn? When will he turn? When will he turn? He's speaking that, but we cannot hear that because the material nature is covered up. Material nature is covering us. Illusion. We think that we are Prabhu, we are Mataji. We're in illusion. Complete illusion. The material nature, so powerful. So powerful. And we have so many other things to do other than Krishna consciousness. Why? Because it is deviating us in so many ways. Now everyone has a reason not to come in the morning. That's how the material nature will keep us. One reason or the other. Because our karma bandhar is so heavy in this world. So heavy. It will not allow us to stay. It will not allow us to give us. It will not allow us to at least chant Hare Krishna. It will not. One should voluntarily put an effort. Voluntarily put an effort. Otherwise, wow, it's very, very difficult. Cannot. Then nobody wants to discuss or hear about these kind of things which we are discussing. Why? Because it's difficult. It's difficult to do devotion. It's difficult. Even in the devotee circle, one person is blaspheming the other person. They are blaspheming on the net. So sad. So sad. They say that this group is not good, that group is not good. So sad to the heart. So sad. Because the essence of reading Prabhupada's books, the essence of understanding him, the essence of taking association is missing. Dear devotees, when one puts that move, that let me do my rounds in the morning, you know what happens? He gets the desire to hear more. He gets the desire to read more. He gets the desire to take association more. That is the key, actually. Very important. Krishna comes again and again, again and again. Just see his patience. No idea, actually. Again and again to give this. Again and again. Very, 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 very important. The Lord is waiting. The Lord is ready to pick us up. But He's asking us to come to that state. And He's giving ways and means to come to that state. That is a goal for us. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the moment he heard from his spiritual master Ishwarapuri, just give this up and then chant Hare Krishna, he immediately accepted. This is the plane of submissiveness. When submissiveness is there, imagination will go away. When submissiveness is not there, then imagination comes. Very important. Very, very important. The submissiveness has to come into our consciousness. For that submissiveness, you know why we discuss about Srila Prabhupada, why we discuss about our acharyas? What is the reason? What is the core reason behind this? Why? Because we will understand what they have given to us, which is very, 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 very pure. We'll understand their life. We'll understand their actions and activities, and we'll understand their priorities to Krishna consciousness. When that is manifested, dear devotees, then we will do our little effort to do that action as a reciprocation. We will put that move. When that move is kept, then we'll see the reciprocation. To develop a relationship, to aspire for that state is the most important thing. Then we can do our rounds every day in the morning. I see devotees asking so many times, I'm unable to chant my rounds. I'm unable to do my rounds nicely. Why is this happening? What is the core reason? It's already time. Dear devotees, now I'm asking you this question. When devotees are asking this, I'm unable to finish the rounds. What would be the core reason? What do you guys think? Who would like to tell? What is the reason? What is the reason why devotees cannot finish their rounds in the morning? Why? What is the reason? Yes, Madhu Krishna Prabhu, please tell.
The priority, Prabhu. I think we have other priorities. That could be the reason. That's my feeling.
So why the priorities are not given? What do you think? Why the priorities are not given?
Maybe we don't have we are not getting that much taste.
When Krishna clearly says, when you put an effort, then I'll give you the taste.
And maybe I would say that like we are not getting any immediate benefit.
That's a valid point. Thank you. Anyone else? Please speak up.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanatpranam. I think Prabhuji, lack of faith.
That is
Once we have faith, I think yeah, we'll definitely chant Prabhuji. I try to chant every day in Brahma Murta Prabhuji, of course, I also don't join because, I also get distracted. But yeah, yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Anyone else? Why the process? Why are we unable to take up this process more core to the heart? There's some good points. Yes, Parshvati Mata, please
Because,
continue.
Prabhuji, as you said, we do not, I mean, myself, like, I don't able to build up the relationship, the art with Guru, Sadhu. That's the reason, like, not getting test in chanting or not able to, like, we are not surrender completely to the gurus and do not have the attitude to serve the guru, to please him.
That is the core of everything. If you actually see the followers of Srila Prabhupada, the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, that's their life and soul for them. See, it doesn't mean that we shouldn't work. We are going to office. Yes, definitely we are going to the office. But we should allocate some dedicated time. One should allocate dedicated time for oneself, for sure. Because if the office is not helping, we should change our jobs so that this thing can be accommodated in our life. And to the point of Madhava Krishna Prabhu, instant. Why this instant came? Because we are in that world. We are looking for that instant happiness. Instantly, things will not happen in Krishna consciousness. It's a process. It will not happen in a day. It's a process. But if the aspiration is not right, then we will be deviated or distracted. But when we all come together, if you see any disturbances, put the volume down, put that off. Speaker should be off. And then put the tape of Srila Prabhupada, chanting Hare Krishna, and then chant. Sit at a place, close your eyes, chant, hear the names. This can be done. Then we do not have any distractions. We should join. We should join in the movement. This is the life and soul actually. At least we can chant like 4 rounds together. Might not chant 16 rounds, at least 4 rounds all together, 8 rounds together, at least 1 hour at least. Very important. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be very happy with this. Prabhu's and Mataji's. Our movement is Sankirtana. Sankirtana means what? Coming together and doing. Very, very important. Morning program is the best, top priority for us. Morning getting up, chanting for 1 hour is top priority for us. When we do this, then we get taste to Harikatha. Then we do this, we can digest the heavy things which we discuss in the class. They will not become heavy anymore. They will be pleasing to the heart. When my spiritual master is heavy, I'll be so happy in the heart. Because it's a relationship. At times he becomes very heavy. Like Narasimha, very heavy. I'll be joyful in the heart. I'm very happy. Because he's extending that relationship. So happy accepting it. When our goals and aspirations are changed, then we actually embrace this process. Embrace this process. Hare Krishna. Anyone else would like to add?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. Prabhu, one other point that I wanted to, the question that you asked, too many, too many services as what I feel all services are really good service. I mean, to please Krishna and Guru. All are, but that priority within the service, though I have a taste to chant, well, not the pro taste, but to complete the rounds in Brahma Muhurta, to wake up but then the previous night services, taking care of kids, not in a soul level, but still in the body level. All of those probably is what I feel is pulling me down. I just wanted to share. Hare Krishna.
You should try to find ways and means so that the priorities are rightly allocated. Because if we find that, then Krishna will give energy, or the strength, the intelligence. If we have a desire, I know we have a desire, but sometimes it becomes late. One day here and there, that's okay, but not on a regular level. That is what we need to understand. Hare Krishna. Sorry if I caused an inconvenience through my words today. I really wanted to express that, especially because this is important here about this. We cannot have other way around. Chanting of Hare Krishna is very, very priority, very important for us. Hearing is very important for us. These things are done, then we can do our services. Otherwise, it becomes difficult because the consciousness is not there. When the consciousness is not there, anarthas will come. There's so many things will come. And then we'll be upset with our family members. We will not do good service towards them. It's important. It is a whole point actually. Why am I reiterating this again and again? It's important. If we understand this, if we come to that state, then we make a lot of progress. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Jai Hare Krishna, Dandava Pranam, all goes to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for the wonderful lecture, Prabhuji, and thank you so much for stressing on the points that you made. And thank you for the wonderful vajan from Sivalas Prabhuji, Al Narsita Vrimdivani.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.